Hey guys, welcome back to the Calcio Podcast. Today, we're in very good spirits because the Serie A is officially back. I'm joined by Danny and Francesco. What's up, guys?
What's up, Enzo? How's it going, man?
Hey,
I'm doing really well now. All right, guys. Anyone want to give their immediate thoughts right away?
I'm just in a good mood, honestly. It's been a while since we watched Serie A. I know the German league's odd, but for me, nothing can compare to Serie A. Like my love for the Serie A. It's also good too that the BPL is coming back. Portuguese league is coming back. They announced today. La Liga is coming back. A lot of leagues are coming back in June. So it's a really good time if you're a soccer fan to get up to date, to watch the games and stuff. I'm just happy that Serie A is back, get to watch Napoli finally. I know our first game back is the Coppa Italia against Inter, the second leg. And then 4 days later, if Napoli advance, it's going to be the final. So that's going to be really interesting to see. Potentially a lot of stress coming our way. I'm just happy that the league is back and that everything is going well in Italy. With the COVID, the cases are going down, the deaths are going down. So it seems like hopefully soon that Italy returns to normal and potentially the world comes back.
Yeah, for sure. For me, I'm just really excited that the league's coming back. It's been a while since we watched Serie A. Been watching the Bundesliga in the meantime, and I just can't wait to watch Lotito cry when Lazio crumble and choke the Scudetto that they think they're gonna win. So it's gonna be really fun for me to watch. And the Coppa Italia, obviously we have to face Milan and then hopefully get to the finals and beat whoever's in the finals to start the treble journey. So hopefully it all goes well and everything stays safe and Serie A can come back with a nice return.
Yeah, and also getting into the specifics, on June 13th, the Coppa Italia will return, and on June 20th, the league will return. The calendar will be coming out tomorrow because as we're recording this on Thursday, May 28th, which I will be most likely posting it today, so you guys should be hearing it on the exact same day the league was announced to come back. So, tomorrow the calendar should come out, or if you're listening to it tomorrow, then today the calendars are out, and it should be interesting to see how they schedule all these games. I'm sure it'll be much more packed, especially like Danny said, Napoli's going to have was it 4 days later they're playing the finals if they get through, you said?
On the 13th, it'll be I'm pretty sure it's both legs would be played on the 13th.
And 17th
probably
the
different
finals.
times, and then the 17th will be the finals. And then
wow, and then you have the
league starts.
Yeah, wow.
And I don't know.
That's packed.
I don't know what they're going to do with the league. I'm pretty sure tomorrow they'll decide. But I'm hearing rumors that they might play on the 20th, the 4 games that were canceled. From the 25th, from match day 25, and then they'll start the following week on the 27th or 26th, 27th. The match day 26 will be played. So hopefully they may just go to match day 26, but I would love to see Napoli play the match day 25, which most likely that could happen because it's only a few games, like maybe 4 games that day.
Yeah, and some unfortunate news is the medical protocol still has not changed. If one player does test positive for COVID-19, they will be forced to go into a 14-day quarantine, and not only the player but the whole squad. But they have announced that they are open to changing that if it continues to get better, which it has been getting better over the past month, so that's good. So obviously it's unfortunate to hear that because obviously if one player gets it, then the season might be ruined, but they are open to changing it, so hopefully they do eventually because honestly, I think it's very difficult to have a perfect slate and nobody getting the virus.
Yeah.
So hopefully they do change that, but it is kind of scary, and I'm worried about us getting maybe 4 or 5 games in, and after that someone gets the virus and then the whole season's shut down again. So let's hope they change the protocol, but as of right now, there's a 14-day quarantine for the whole squad if a player tests positive. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's just, you have to be careful now, especially with the COVID situation. Hopefully they do change the protocol, but as of right now, I think it's the best protocol. And then also as well that they might say if a player tests positive for COVID, they might end the season and they might do the playoffs. So that would be interesting to see as well. See what they do at the playoffs. It's just pray and hope that the season just ends perfectly with no problems, nothing, and we can start the next season in August right on time and not wait any further. Yeah, so hopefully just the season ends perfectly with no problems, and just they gotta be careful. The players can't take any risk.
Yeah, I agree with you guys, but I also think that if everyone's on a clean slate right now, because I know that they did the test for it, like every staff member, every player, and everyone's fine, like no one has the virus from what I've heard. So like if no one has the virus and they're playing people who don't have the virus, I don't think they're gonna get the virus. Hopefully, you never know what could happen. But at the same time, like if let's say like I don't know, Dybala gets it again for whatever reason, and then like the whole Juventus like team has to go, like the whole squad and stuff has to go into quarantine for 14 days. Can't they just like postpone that game and continue on with the other games, or like how would it work like that?
It's all very new, so we're not really sure how it would work.
Yeah, but, we don't know if they might change it as well.
Yeah, true. I hope they do, because I feel like it'll be very difficult to continue on like this. But I think a very good example is the UFC, how they did it. They have one COVID-19 test, and then they have the antibody test before the fighters go out to fight. So I think they kind of set the example for other sporting organizations to come back. Now you see NHL, they're coming back, the Hockey League, National Hockey League. You have the NBA who's looking to come back. You had the Bundesliga, but I feel like the UFC really started it. And Dana White, the owner of the UFC, also said that owners of sporting organizations contacted him, asking him how he laid it all out and the tests and how he set it up. So that's good. He's been helping them. And I really do think that there is a way to bring sports back. The UFC had 3 events so far since the pandemic started, and only one fighter was tested positive. And they continued on with the event. They just sent the fighter home, and nobody else tested positive. So I think that is the way to do it. I think they should change the protocol eventually, but we'll see. Yeah. What else do you guys think? Any other thoughts?
I'm pretty. There's a lot of leagues. The NHL, they're doing the 24-team playoffs, and they're also, I'm pretty sure they're trying to find a few cities to host the playoff game, so it's not too congested. I know NBA is trying to work out something. I heard the Disney World, but I don't know if that one's gonna be scrapped. That idea.
Yeah, they brought that idea up there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the MLB. I'm hearing like rumors and stuff that they might just cancel the whole season. Due to I don't know like the reason why, but I heard they might cancel the whole season, which I don't agree with, to be honest. But it's up to them. It's if they want to protect the players and stuff, by all means, go ahead. But I feel like there's ways that leagues can implement protecting players and still getting the games on and stuff. Because, again, it's all revenue. If like a league gets canceled, a lot of revenue will be lost. So it all depends on the league status and stuff. So the MLB is a big question, like if it still goes on as well. So I don't know what they're going to do with the MLB, but for soccer, I feel like, they might change. I hope they change like the protocol and follow like the UFC, because for me, Dana White's been doing a phenomenal job with testing and stuff during this pandemic, and we can see a lot of leagues maybe doing the same as UFC. Anyone, Fran, you got an opinion for that? About how the leagues can implement it?
I just think Serie A, they're hard-headed over there. I don't think the medical protocol is going to change. I don't really think it should change. I just think that like if one person gets it, then they send that squad for a 14-day quarantine, and then that team, whoever they're supposed to face, if it's like I don't know, Juventus Rome on the last day, they just say, okay, this game's postponed. And then, like, all the other games continue. But if it's, like, the NBA case where it's, like, this player's positive, so now we got to test everyone again that they played, then, like, you test. Or maybe, like, if one person gets tested positive for it, you just test all the players and see who else is positive. If no one else is positive, continue on with the league and have that squad in quarantine. But it's whatever the Serie A feels like is the safest way possible. You don't want to give them all these opinions and then they just end up canceling the league all. We want the league to continue as safe as possible, and hopefully we could get through this rough time, because it's going to be mentally draining for the teams, especially the smaller teams where they don't have enough depth. Where there's going to be windows of 4 days game time, so every 4 days it'll be a game. It's going to be mentally draining for the teams. See how the smaller teams are going to do. So let's hope the Serie A can come back smoothly like the Bundesliga has done so far, and hope for a great end of the season.
Yeah, but we also have to remember that the Bundesliga, they do have the quarantine for a singular player, whoever tests positive. So
yeah.
I'm happy they have that. It's good for their league. But I still do think we do need that. And also, we don't know how the scheduling works, right? So let's say one team has 3 matches in 1 week. So then they have to catch up on 3 matches after the 14-day quarantine. And what if 2 people get? Like, it's just a whole mess, because how long is the season going to go for? That's 3 matches they have to make up for.
That's why
potentially another week or 2 of playing games. So, I don't know.
I think that's why, like, if, say, like, a player tests positive, I think they might just cancel the season and just go do a playoff, like, for the Scudetto. I think that could happen, too. That's, like, another possibility, that's going around there, too.
Yeah, obviously, I'd be happy because we're nowhere near the Scudetto, so playoff would help us out. But obviously,
I think
being unbiased,
too,
yeah. So, but I think it's the top 12 teams are talking about. But being unbiased, that shouldn't happen. It's not really fair to the teams who worked hard to get in the position they are. Lazio, Juventus, Inter, Atalanta. It's not fair to them.
Lazio would be happy. Lazio would be on. Lotito would be on cloud 9 at the playoff. He wants the playoffs because he knows that's the only way he could win the Scudetto. I'm telling you now, if the season happens like regularly and it finishes regularly, Lazio are gonna crumble. They don't have enough depth to play all those games like 4 days a week. They don't have that. They don't have that depth for that. They'll crumble under the pressure and they'll lose the Scudetto like every year. That Lotito's praying for the. He's in the back offices right now, probably convincing the president to change into a playoff format.
Yeah, we'll get more into the specifics of all that probably in the next podcast.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to give you an immediate reaction. The last thing I want to bring up really is, I don't know about you guys, like Napoli, Juventus, like the clubs you support, but I saw that Roma released a video of the testing before they go into the training ground. And it's kind of confusing because you can test them, right? And then it doesn't come out right away, the result, obviously. You don't find out right away.
Yeah.
So then they go into training, but I don't see the point in testing them every single day if they're just going home. I think the safest way, honestly, just keep them at the training ground, honestly. That's the best way they can do it. Because I'm pretty sure every training ground has their own little rooms there. It won't be comfortable, but I think it's the safest. But to solve all these issues and these worries, I think the protocol needs to change if they're going to continue on.
I don't think the players want that. I think they're just
they don't want that for sure. For sure, they don't want
I think
that.
Napoli are checking their temperatures just to see if they're. I know. Like they say, like if you have a fever, then they'll send you home and you have to go get tested. So I think that's what Napoli are doing.
Yeah, every club's under the same regulations right now, so they're all doing the same testing. But I just think for now it could work. But if one player tests positive, the whole league and all the fans are going to pandemonium. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not really much else we can say about this. That's just our quick, a little immediate reaction. Anything else you guys want to throw in before we end?
Nah, it's nothing. I think we covered it all.
No, I think this is just a quick recap podcast. We'll go more into details and other stories and transfer news into the next podcast. This is just a spur in the moment, just updating you guys on the results in the city and what's happening. And any updates you might know.
Yeah, the news came out about an hour and a half ago, so it's very fresh. It's our immediate reaction. This will be coming out, hopefully. You're hopefully seeing this 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to try and edit it right now as soon as I'm done and get it out for you guys. But if anything does change by then you know why. As of 4 p.m. Eastern time, it's how it stands, like what we've been talking about. Nothing's changed, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.
Ciao, guys.
See you guys.
I don't need you, all I needed myself. I wasn't asking nobody for help. She wanted me cause her name ringing bells. Designer the jeans, so designer the belt. Wildin' on me, never nobody else. Bit on my hip, ain't nobody could tell. Before I grew up, I just wanted to sell. I'm independent, I'm good by myself. You know the world that we live in is hell. He the stain and the jewelry fell. Riding around in LA with a Kel. I cut her off, she was up in my cell.